What the fuck's going on, y'all? It's another Friday. It's another Thuggalo show. It's not just any Friday, though. There's fucking two special things that happened today. The first one was we got chlorine tabs dropped on our fucking face last night at like midnight. That shit was big gas. And if you ain't listened to it yet, you fucking done. You fucked up, son. And number two, it's my Ned and Escape Day. So, I get to be here blessed with y'all on this lovely Friday night. Been fucking bumping chlorine all day, working my dick off, but it's time to do jug shit now. So,
time to do some jug shit with your jug friends.
Fucking
or family. Your family, bro. As you said, though, bro, yeah, you didn't just escape the net and you escaped the job, escaped the workplace.
A little late, but
a little late. Jug time, hey, like we said, jug time as per usual. Man, like we originally started this podcast, and our original start time was 10 p.m. on the dot, right?
It was for a while.
For a long time, right? And then we pushed it back to 10:10 because we never started at 10. So then we started pushing it back to 10:10. And now we still can't even make that fucking
Still can't get 10:10 correct. But
right. Oh well.
We almost had it.
Yeah. 10:20. Season 4 start time 10:20 p.m.
We'll just push
EST.
It back. Be all right. Oh yeah.
Fuck it, bro. I don't work tomorrow. I can't say that, bro. Well, I mean, obviously Memorial Weekend. They ain't gonna schedule a Saturday production on fucking Memorial Weekend. They ain't that cruel.
I got people wanting to take days off tomorrow, so I'll be at work for like fucking 14
exactly, bro. It's the opposite for you, man. Like I got a day off tomorrow. Right. I want to go out to fucking eat, dog. I want somebody to
come to my restaurant. I'll put my dick in your food. I promise.
Yeah.
I will put
I ain't paying extra for it though.
All 3 inches are going inside your mashed
potato.
That's
why I'm not paying extra. I ain't paying extra for average, dog.
Okay, valid. I give you that one. God damn.
Oh shit, man! It's been a long week though, man. It's been a really long week. I had a rough fucking day, man. I did start taking like migraine preventative medicine 2 weeks ago and shit. And today was the first day I had a migraine since I started taking it. That's how bad today was. But I also cut out caffeine and shit, dog, almost completely, man. I'm down to like 1 pop a day. And that's just like kind of like at night and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I'm winding down and fucking
unwinding time.
Well, mostly dinner and shit, yeah. Like you would like drink a fucking Sprite. And it's a Sprite, dog. It ain't no fucking Mountain Dew. It ain't no Dr. Pepper. It's a fucking Sprite, dog.
Man drinking Sprite.
Yeah, man. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting fucking old. Hey, dog, yeah. I did discover that fucking Meyer of all places, and has like not the little rundown fucking gas station in the middle of town that get robbed and shit like that. No, they don't carry Faygo. They don't carry the Faygo, but the goddamn Meyer that's overpriced and has their own little gas station.
Cream soda.
Well, yeah, they got the basic flavor. No. They had firework and shit like that too, bro. They had some, they had the Yeah, I mean, they had the basic flavors, but at least they have Faygo.
Valid.
I told myself I was going to go back this Friday and get some for the stream, and I did not. I disappointed. But that's not why we're here, bro. We are here for another fucking goddamn chapter. We have been slacking. We have been gaming. We have been pretending to be fucking aliens, truckers. We've been pretending a lot lately.
We were pretending to be human. We're aliens.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true, right?
Those guys are aliens.
Fuck, right?
But yes, you're right. Back to chapters. And it's
back to doing what we actually started this fucking podcast for, man. That's talking to some dope ass musicians and fucking individuals of all kinds of natures. So should we just go ahead and bring our guests on for tonight?
You want to hit the introduction?
Fuck yeah. So honestly, dude, tonight was one of our fucking most reacted promo posts in a long time, man. I'm talking about like we got a lot of like I don't want like interactions out of this one, you know what I mean? Like a lot of reacts to it, and it was dope as fuck, man. So without further ado, man, we got Heathen Sun. Oh, sorry.
Producer's doing it. Check this out.
Hey, yeah, no hands.
Oh shit! The producer did it.
Aw, yeah, what's up, you sexy mother truckers?
Yeah.
We're not truckers this week. We're just regular old
We were
gents.
truckers last week.
Nah, you always sexy mother truckers in my book.
Yeah.
Thanks. We like to lay down the gears and fucking we get it all done. We can
You
put
know.
miles on the road and shit.
Although our trucker company is like 36,000 in the hole.
That's your fault. That's not my fault.
That's not my fault. I had to buy it. We had to buy our own trucks and shit, and we had to go to the bank, get loans, and then I wrecked the truck. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Shit happens. We look, man. He got here late, and he already fucking dipping out, man. Last one here, first one gone. He said it's my birthday. I don't gotta fucking be here. How are y'all doing tonight? Let's just start there, man. Let's start with the formalities. Yeah, start with the formalities.
Chilling. Can't complain.
Splendid.
If I did,
Splendid.
nobody listened, you know.
How you guys doing?
Can't complain too much. I mean, now that it's over with, I got.
Hell yeah, brother. That shit sound good.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck?
What was that?
You got
What
one of
was
the
it?
doors with the toilet underneath. He's flushing.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta put the extra horsepower in there.
Oh, you popped the blood vessel. Careful there, Johnny Anthrax.
It didn't matter, bro.
Oh, God.
Push
I
too hard.
unmiked it too early. Oh,
That's how Elvis died right there, dog. Don't push too hard.
yeah. Anyway.
Man.
So we're just gonna kick it off right now, and we're just gonna let y'all introduce yourselves, and we'll just start with right next to Onstead with donuts, and we'll just like obviously I said your name already. Sorry, but just yeah, what and then what you do for the band and all that. Yep.
I do all the things.
All the things.
And yeah, I play guitar.
Hell yeah. And then underneath me is Brody, who you can't see because he is currently wandering out in the middle of traffic.
Yeah, that's where I am.
That tracks.
I'm Brody. I play guitar.
Encrypt.
Is that all for Brody?
I guess so.
You guys
I
are
don't know,
gonna
did it come through?
you guys are gonna believe this. I'm crypto. I play guitar.
All right. And last but not least,
What's up, you sexy mother truckers? Johnny Anthrax, number 42, lead vocalist. I like to yell and scream at people. And yeah, hype the crowd.
He said, I too play guitar.
I also play guitar. Look, I shred the best air guitar you've ever seen.
fuck yes. That's all. That's often the most important guitar in the
You know what I'm
band.
saying?
Hell yeah. Oh, all right. So obviously we're gonna just with most of the people we have on here I'll say most of the people, 90% of the time we have musical artists on here, it is a rapper. It is somebody singing to backing vocals. It is somebody, you know what I mean, that has mixed, mastered their beats and all that and everything. So having a live band on is a change for us actually, and it's kind of dope. So I mean, asking questions is it's going to be a little challenging for us. I'm gonna admit that right off the bat because you know, I mean, it's a little bit different formatting wise. But that being said, what made you guys go that route? You know, like the new metal route, like the live instruments route, all that. Like, did it just kind of fall into place? Was it always there for you guys? Was it? I mean, I know obviously there had to be an origin story there somewhere.
Yeah, I think we all just grew up on new metal, you know, watching Fred Durst, and I know Johnny's favorite band is System of a Down.
Oh yeah.
We grew up in that era. We fell in love with new metal and the energy of it that we get to bring to stage. You know, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, like he was saying, like we've all been around for a hot minute. I know I'm getting a little up there in age, but we grew up on new metal. The whole idea of bringing rap and rock together is just, it's a great dynamic for us. Like we love all genres of music, and bringing my two of my personal favorites into one it's great, and to be able to perform it live, and it's just a blessing. It's great. It's awesome. Wouldn't change it for the world for sure.
Oh yeah.
How do you guys feel about the new recent another reemergence of new metal being like brought back up to where it should be actually? Because I know in the last like couple years there hasn't been as much push in the new metal community, but now as of lately we see Darby going into his new metal phase. We got you guys. I've also been listening
as well as them being a lot more like metal bands and everything being booked for like Gathering and being booked as openers for like Juggalo Ohio and everything. So basically like it's being actually like pushed a lot more in our scene as well.
Yeah, it's picking up popularity, that's for sure. I like to think we're part of that movement.
Yeah, I think it's just I guess resurgence. People forget that new metal has been around forever, and like I said, with it being such a broad genre, so many different influences from so many different bands and musicians, I guess people forgot, and they're starting to remember that new metal can be dope. It can be fire. Like, just got to give it a chance. And I think us as a band brings something different to the new metal. I mean, new metal is already different, but us giving it our little flair, our little spin on it, I think it puts us in not a different category, but I think it definitely separates us from the rest of the pack.
Right. Yeah, and with that being said, with like the Juggalo aspect too, I think so a lot of like new metal. So like say, I don't want to say like obviously not System of a Down, but like somebody that is gearing for more to tour with, you know, bands of that caliber versus somebody that's going to open up for, you know, Darby O'Trill and, you know, go on tour with King 810 or somebody like that. You know what I mean?
You know, he said it right there. Scott just said it right there. New metal definitely inspired a lot of artists that are coming up now, because back when I was a teenager coming up and shit, Mudvayne was slapping,
Right.
fucking System of a Down, like you said. Static X. I don't know if they're considered fucking new metal, but I've lumped them in the same fucking category too.
Yep.
And during my teenage years, those were really fucking
right, prominent.
Yeah, prominent, and those were who the fuck I was at the time. And then like it kind of like went into a different direction.
See, I was for me, like I was kind of going into with the cross between Juggalo and the new wave of American metal was so I always went to Juggalo concerts, and then I went to a lot of like Ozfest, and like so a lot of those bands like Lamb of God, Atreyu, Mudvayne, fucking fucking God damn it, System of a Down, all of them, I've seen everybody. And so you guys, like to see you guys, doing that crossover, for me it's dope as fuck because that's what I was raised up on. And so like I what Onstead was kind of touching on earlier, like how does that make y'all feel to see it being, more widely accepted and everything like that? And then him, Donuts, you're like, hey, I like to think that you guys are a part of that. I honestly would agree with that too. I think that's dope, and I want to see more of it.
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park. Yeah, I was just looking at the comments like Korn and Linkin Park.
Disturbed.
It's a great example because like Disturbed. Guys like Korn who have done collaborations with like Ice Cube, System of a Down
Right.
covered an Old Dirty Bastard song. It just shows how well that this genre can go with any direction. I mean, we've toured with King 810, we've toured with Shaggy. It's actually both on the same tour now that I think about it.
Yeah,
But it was just a good experience, a good flow of different energy, but it was positive energy. The Juggalo family, super welcoming, super accepting. Everybody we got to talk to loved it. Not just us, but King 810, the whole show in general. But just being able to do that is, I don't know, an experience. I don't know how really else to explain it. Just we can play with the heavier bands. We can play with the hip hop and the rap stars. Like,
hell yeah. That's dope as fuck. You know what I mean? Because we do, like I'm kind of saying, we do need more of that. We really do, because like I like to say, music is that universal language and shit. And what I mean, we I think it can break a lot of barriers and shit, and we need it. We need it in the world, especially in the days that we are in now. So kind of moving along, guy, like I guess we'll just kind of go with some of like some cookie cutter questions and shit. Aside from music, what is the biggest passion growing up that might surprise your fans? And we'll just kind of go down the list and everything, same order that we introduced in. So starting out with Donuts.
I don't know. I grew up swimming, actually. I was a swimming champion in my high school.
No shit.
College, and yeah, I was into swimming.
Hell yeah. That's why I literally like when how they say like you understood the assignment for the question. Like they that was definitely it right there.
What was your fastest what is it called? Breaststroke. How what was it? Like that?
Yeah, it was like 8 seconds.
God damn.
Yeah, right. Can I see it? Show me the arms.
He's probably pretty tall too.
Damn, yeah, right. Look at that.
there's only a few things I can do in 8 seconds.
What are you gonna do with the other 5, dog?
Facts,
Right.
facts right there.
No shit. Brody.
Brody's still out in traffic, yeah?
Oh fuck.
Did you finally get hit?
Yeah, I'm still kind of out. I just grew up like with a love of cars from my father.
Hell yeah. Like honestly kind of alluded to, we kind of been playing a lot of car games here lately because he convinced me to buy one of the steering wheels and shit. So we've been playing a lot of racing games and shit, a lot of like manual games that are geared for manual cars in particular and shit.
It's about to make me buy a fucking drift car. I'm telling you, I'm about to buy a real fucking drift car.
No shit, bro. I'm literally about to go buy a standard, dude. Like 100%, bro. I'm about to go drop like a little fucking $3,000 standard.
What about you, Crypto?
Completely unrelated to music, something that I would be into that the fans would be surprised to know. You might catch me doing Zumba classes. I don't know what it is about that art. I love it, and yeah.
What is it?
Zumba.
You just trying to stay in shape? That's what's up.
Yeah.
Zumba.
Yay. And Johnny?
Professional wrestling. Like,
oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I got into it. I still do it occasionally. It's been one of my favorite things since I was a kid.
See, but he's talking about doing it on stage. He's not just talking about watching it. So that's a little bit different.
True.
So,
who's your favorite wrestler though?
Depends on the era. Like I grew up with Ultimate War, Attitude Era. Ooh, that's a rough one. I'm gonna go with APA. I think they were my favorite tag team. Like we're just gonna sit here, drink beer, smoke cigars, and just beat people up. Like, there was no gimmick behind that. Like I love it.
We're gonna do that anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
On the flight to and from the fucking places, we've all heard the stories. Huh?
Mm.
Do you got more questions? I don't have the fucking thing.
I know, yeah. It's pinned in the group if you want to work on getting that copied over.
Let's wrestle, boys.
Yeah.
Ping pong. Actually, I do love ping pong.
Right? I was gonna say, I did play ping pong in high school during like some extra gym shit.
Everybody played ping pong. Ping pong was the shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like inside gym shit, yeah, you know what I mean? Like when it was all fucking shitty outside. Hell yeah. Fuck doing anything else. Couldn't ever get nobody to play with you know what I mean? Nobody wanted to play it though. It's like what the fuck? Like I needed me a Forrest Gump in my class, you know what I mean, to play like then I wouldn't want to play him, you know what I mean, because I'd get my ass beat every time.
All right. I got a thinking question.
All right, you got it.
All right. So, you're trapped on the fucking the island, right? And you only get 3 albums that you're stuck with for the rest of your fucking life until you get rescued. What 3 albums are you guys bringing with you? Donuts.
Weezer Blue Album. Deftones Around the Fur. And Slipknot Iowa.
Oh, hell yeah.
Iowa's a great one. You can't go greatest hits neither. All right, let's put that out there.
Oh, come on now. That's
nope.
What were the ground rules before we started?
Yeah, so I remember who said that before, but somebody said a greatest hits.
Well, I did Doors. I did the Doors greatest hits.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta pick an album when it comes to the Doors. All right, Brody, if you're still in traffic and you're like dodging shit, you don't have to answer this one.
I can answer it. I would bring Sublime.
That's good.
Right.
Slayer, South of Heaven.
Yeah.
And I don't know a third one. I'd have to think about it. There's a lot.
It is a lot. It's a tough question.
Acceptable answer there.
2 out of 3 isn't bad, I guess.
No.
Crypto.
I would bring Pink Floyd The Wall.
Oh, hell yeah. And 10
I'm
sheets
de-
of acid.
I'm debating between, like, I believe both are equally important, but due to the type of music that we're going to be talking about, I guess I'll do, instead of The Fragile by Nine Inch Nails, I'm going to say The Downward Spiral by Nine Inch Nails.
Okay.
And then number 3, Curveball, You Want It Darker by Leonard Cohen. That would be my 3rd.
I don't think I know that one.
Who?
Leonard Cohen.
I don't think I know that.
Yeah,
one.
he's gonna have to get on Spotify later.
Yeah, I might be. Johnny, what you picking?
I'm gonna go with System of a Down, their first album. I'm gonna do Wu-Tang Clan, 36 Chambers,
That was a good one.
and then I'm gonna do. I'm stuck between 2, but I think I'm gonna go with Kesha's Cannibal.
Kesha?
But I don't need you to fucking judge.
No
me.
judge.
I don't know. That sigh sounded pretty judgmental.
You know what I'm saying?
It changed notes.
Dude, like, come on.
Kesha? That's,
A brother
you
can't
caught me
love
off
Kesha.
guard.
Fuck.
No, you just caught me off guard. That's fine.
He said, man, they got a swimmer and Kesha.
Listen, no cap. In fucking middle school, I used to be on the swim team too. But immediately afterwards, I started smoking cigarettes and weed because I thought I was the cool kid. I wasn't the cool kid. I went swimming a little bit later too after that, though. I was nowhere near as fast as that, though. I couldn't do the breaststroke. I gave up on that shit.
I was playing football and already smoking weed.
I played football too.
Well, I say I was already smoking weed and quit football because, you know, you got to that point where they started drug testing and realized, I was like, all right, I'm done. I knew it was coming. Once you hit 9th grade, they start drug testing. So I played 6th, 7th, and 8th. And once I hit 9th, I was like, yeah, peace out, guys. And they're like, why don't you want to play football no more? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go focus on music and shit. And then, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I did, but not, you know, really. But
here's a good transfer.
Look, I want to share this with you guys because you are, you know, a live band. You know, you have, you know, experience and all this shit. So when I did, you know, start, you know, doing a band thing, we wanted to. One of the things is a punk. You know, I was in punk music. We wanted to start a punk band, and we wanted to come up with a disgusting name, right? We wanted to do fucking shock value name, right? We're trying to come up with one of the most disgusting names we can come up with, and what we landed on was curdled cum, and that's what we were calling ourselves for a little while. And I don't know. I wanted y'all's opinion on it. What do y'all think about that band name?
Definitely shock value. That's a strong name.
Hell yeah. I appreciate it.
I can see it in the fucking
metal print and shit. Yeah. Right? Yeah, for real. Yeah. All white, of course. All white.
With like a nun giving a blowjob type shit. I can see it.
First off, it wouldn't be all white; it'd be tinted yellow. But
yeah, off white. I'm sorry, off white. Oh man, we didn't make it far. We played fucking god damn it. They closed it down now.
They were on tour with Cavernous Vagina for a long time. That tour was a great tour.
Curdled Cum World Tour.
Yeah.
I want to know what merch sales were like.
to a town near you.
It was over in 3 seconds.
Like he said, what are you gonna do with the other 5?
Hell yeah. Do you guys have any like rituals or anything you guys do before stepping on stage?
Taking a shit.
Oh,
makes you lighter.
right?
Yeah, so you can jump higher.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Compensating for the guitar weight.
The only
Yeah.
Richard is fucking.
Nah, not really too much. We like to stretch, hang out, kind of fucking just shoot the shit, joke around, just getting a good positive attitude before we go out there.
Hell yeah.
For me, when we're on tour, I have a habit of drinking the city's tap water before going on stage. I don't know what that's about, but I just want to see if I'll drop dead in front of the town's audience.
No, I think it's like kind of like getting the pH balance level right, and right.
Maybe.
I've heard about that. No.
Putting all that calcium on your whatever, your pineal gland, whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
right.
Yeah. So I can't dream anymore.
Something like that, right?
What city has the best tap water? I'm with it. I mean, just don't try that shit when you're up in Flint. All right,
Yeah.
because that's still not fixed yet.
Donut's got a story about that one.
Let's hear that.
Story about penal glands?
Flint, Michigan water.
Oh, I do not have a story about that.
Where did you drink that water? I thought it was Detroit. Was it Detroit? Flint? Somewhere.
Oh, Detroit's got good water.
It,
All the Fago that you drink is made with good old fashioned Detroit River water, guys.
that'll build the immune system.
Yep.
That's why. Well, I'm gonna hold that one.
No, shit. That's trust me. That's why we get sick every time we fucking go. Every
was gonna
time
say,
we
yeah.
gather.
Oh, you get the clown flu and the fucking
The
whooping
clown
cough.
flu.
Clown flu.
We don't have the best immune systems, but we probably do have better immune systems than most normies do.
Bottled by Zug Island.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What about if you had to choose a different career path? Then
Ooh.
then this. If you weren't doing this, what do you think you would be doing? Banker?
I would be a gynecologist for sure.
Hell yeah. That's a solid answer.
I don't know what else there is.
Fuck, I know, right?
Career day.
Oh shit!
Get to pick out.
I think it's Brody's turn.
I was gonna say maybe what's the ones that get to do like the OBGYNs? You get to go and like pick out the strong,
right?
get to go look at the strongest swimmers, bro.
That was a good one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's good. That was good.
That came back around. Hell yeah.
Right.
Full circle.
What about you, Brody?
A boat captain. I don't know. I'm not even sure.
Getting shrimps.
Must be Popeye.
Boat captain.
Boat captain. Hell yeah.
I'd probably be a psychotherapist.
Would you take the job serious?
Oh yeah. Like I'm not joking. Like no. That's something.
Okay.
That's something like I'm really big into that shit for some reason.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Probably a professional vagabond.
What is that?
Go deeper.
Yeah.
It's a vagabond.
A professional homeless man.
A professional gypsy.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds better. I like that.
Professional gypsy. But that's a vagabond. It doesn't translate to homo. It's a gypsy.
So are we talking like the
He said, "I will look at your treasures,
that
gypsy."
has the stick and you know what I mean, like
Yeah, the
classically
stick.
depicted with the stick and the yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the handkerchief
Goes-
on the train tracks.
Yeah,
Goes and joins the circus. Kills the neighbor's
Yeah.
dog. You know.
Right. I feel it.
You know, those. Yeah, the homeless and the vagabonds are way different people too. You know, like the vagabonds have like a fucking a whole like sign language system, like where they put shit up on the road to let people know that it's safe to go in there type shit.
Yeah.
It's super dope. All the homeless people I know just hit the fence lane and then yell at you when you walk down the fucking street.
Yeah, see, I ain't, no, see, I ain't trying to do all that. No.
Yeah. Speaking that Fentonese.
Try to avoid that thin pin.
Yeah, all
right.
right.
You want to get back to music questions?
No, I was liking this. This is fun.
You want the finger
All right.
Ask them the finger question.
Everybody likes the finger question. All right. If you guys had one liquid that you could dispose at the tip of your finger on fucking command, you know, like just you remember the aliens in that scary movie when they pissed out their finger?
Nacho cheese.
That's the first one. We haven't heard nacho cheese yet. That's pretty fresh. That's a good idea. Would it be the shitty canned nacho cheese, or would it be like from fucking, you know, like somewhere good?
Like somewhere good that's got like that little jalapeno spice in it.
Right, like from the tap.
Yeah. Just replace my finger with the tap. Cheese on everything.
All right. Fuck yeah.
Donuts? What you got? What you want on your finger?
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
Well, that's a good one.
Always cold though.
I'm pretty sure queso is the right answer.
Definitely.
I think that's the correct answer.
Queso.
I mean, that would help satisfy your hunger at all times. Chocolate milk is good for protein.
It has to be chunky queso too.
Ew. You're trying to add like a negative to everything. That's a fucked up one. Crypto, what about you? What's coming out your finger?
Okay, so I'm thinking about both the good and the bad here.
Yeah.
I think the only real answer for me that I would genuinely pick if I could have any any liquid come out of my finger would be LSD.
Oh shit.
Because there's so much you can manipulate in conversation with that. If you had LSD just spew out of your finger on command, you could, I don't know, like I'm getting like Charles Manson vibes from it. Like Charles Manson had a whole cult because of a tab of acid. Now I have a fire hose coming out of my finger with this shit. I can do whatever I want to anybody.
See, that's what
the government killed JFK because of acid. Like, come on, bro. Like,
dude, like money wouldn't be an obstruct then because you know you can just fucking sell acid all day long with the shit. And like
by the gallon.
Just like PCP by the gallon.
Now here's my question: are you gonna let other people suck on your finger? Like,
am I gonna let other people? This one?
Would you like some nacho cheese? No, I'd like some chalky milk. What about some LSD? Queso.
The finger wars.
The all-store bus would be off the
hook. Man, I bet they
jerking off's gonna suck.
What is the most unusual instrument y'all ever played? Like y'all ever played a lute, anything like that?
A lute?
That's the most unusual one I can think of, bro. What you got?
A harp.
I got an autonotome.
All right.
Is that the one that goes woo?
It's got like a smiley face on it.
Yeah, the like the.
Oh, you squeeze the face.
Yeah.
Like, wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Oh, you know what it is, Onstead. You know what it is.
I don't know, but that what she was doing with them hands right there looked pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Trying to get that nacho cheese out.
We're about to go back.
It looks like a face that opens up with its mouth when you play it, man. Almost
I don't know where mine is.
It's like a meme instrument, dog. Come on.
I've seen that.
TikTok, all that shit.
Okay.
Look, if you can't keep track of your nice things, you're just gonna have to give them to me.
Oh, there it is. There you got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Play it.
Hit some notes on that bitch.
Yeah.
Totally muted.
Unmute your mic.
Oh yeah, how about a
He's
boundary? The
muted.
batteries are 100% dead.
Oh,
But there you go.
Can you
Oh
like?
yeah.
Can you hum
somebody
us
in
a few
that
bars?
somebody in that house is saying, "Thank God."
Yep, they sure are.
What about the rest of y'all? Crypto. We'll just go down the line and back up.
Oh, these guys know what the weirdest instrument I've ever played. I bring a Jew's harp out on the road with us every time we go on tour, and I annoy the fuck out of them with it. I keep it in my travel bag when we go on tour with right next to my suitcase. I have a little Jew's harp.
Oh yeah. You said what kind of harp?
A Jew's harp.
Jewel.
Jew.
Jew.
Yeah.
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 Are you not familiar with this instrument?
Nope.
Oh,
Are we allowed to go into it?
It's yes, you're allowed. I'm sure you. My lawyers say it's fine. But,
Okay.
yeah, it's a little. It's that right there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those
Okay, I've seen that.
doink things.
Yeah.
The doink.
I mean,
He said, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah. Well, I'm yeah, we're gonna skip past that. What about you, Johnny?
Nothing really that obscure. I was in like 8th, 9th grade in music class, and one day they brought out all the triangles and sticks and clarinets and everything, but nah, nothing obscure like that.
Oh yeah. And then donuts.
I used to play the accordion. I grew up. My mom had an accordion, so grew up playing that for a number of years. It was pretty fun, but it's definitely a strange instrument.
Okay. Yeah, no, for sure. I would imagine it would be like just I don't know. That seems like it would be a weird one. I've never actually played any of these instruments myself either. Even a lute. You got any Onstead?
I'm looking through. Oh, here's a good one. If you guys could collaborate with any artist, living or dead, who would y'all want to work with the most?
Hmm.
Damn.
Yeah. We ask the real hard-hitting fucking questions around here, guys.
Yeah.
Liquid you want to come out your finger, and then who you want to work with, dead or alive. We switch it up real fast.
Charles Manson.
I knew that. Well, yeah. I heard he played a mean guitar, and he
Yeah.
had some good songwriting skills.
The
I would say
Beatles stole all the
MCA.
shit.
The Beatles.
I would say
MCA.
MCA.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's been whoever.
You know it'd be fun. I think Body Count would be fun. Get Ice-T.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
I'm pretty sure Ice-T's still alive.
Yeah, he's doing what? That CSI, NCSI. He went from pimp to cop. Like I don't know.
Isn't he a sex cop too?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Isn't there a special victims unit? He's out
There
there.
you go.
He's out there finding the Johns he was pimping way back in the day. Damn. Good shit, Ice-T.
Still wouldn't fuck with him though.
No, for sure.
No, but the question is dead or
Body
alive,
count is
bro.
good.
Yeah.
Chester Bennington.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Ooh. Yeah. For sure. That's a good one. Is there a particular song or album that you guys are really, really proud of that doesn't get the attention you guys think that it should?
Oh,
I know it's like
Oh.
picking your favorite kid, but like we all have our favorite kid. Don't.
I only have one kid, so it ain't hard.
Same.
Motherfucker.
I like Flipside. I think that's a good one. Off our first album. I think the crowd, when they hear it, they usually get into it and they fucking kind of feel the lyrics and the music. We don't really play it much anymore, but I don't know, it was always one of my favorites.
Actually, I second that. That is a very badass track, and I don't believe it gets the attention it deserves because we refuse to play it.
Does somebody want to put a 5 count instead of a 4 count in there somewhere?
Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 5.
Wait.
And then we fuck it up.
So, with that being said, right, you guys do have four studio albums, right? But y'all remained independent the whole time and everything. Is that like important for y'all? Like, is that like the goal is to remain independent and to say, or would y'all eventually would like to sign if if anybody ever showed interest, or if you guys ever wanted to go that route, say, what I mean, like start putting a grind towards going, like, like whether even be like somebody like a metal, like a record label.
Anybody? No.
Anybody? No.
And that's all you.
Ain't that a bitch? No. Really, we started out just as fun. Our biggest goal at the time was to play this little local bar that we used to play 20 plus years ago. And all of a sudden we're 4 albums deep now and we're just having fun. If somebody wants to come along and gives us the right deal or whatever, sure. I mean, we'll take a look at it. If not, we've been having a blast doing it ourselves. So we're not picky. We're not hard to get along with. We just want to have a good time playing music.
Oh yeah. But with that being said, y'all doing just fine on your own too, right?
I mean, as you guys know, anybody who's ever been in any form of entertainment, we can't do it by ourselves. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, and yeah, we're good where we are. But because of the people we know and the people who have helped us out, and
exactly, right, promoter, exactly. You got promoters, you got merch people, you got all kinds, you got all kinds of people putting it in there to make it happen and shit. But yeah. For sure. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've seen it happen too, where, like, a particular, fucking some homies of ours where they get a, a little extra push and you can see it in their, like, the production value of their music video or the imagery that's being used. It jumps up a little bit in there and it's like, damn, bro. Okay. That's where that little extra bump goes, I guess. I can see it.
Here's a good one, but it's kind of worded a little bit weird. If you could have any superpower, this is while performing, what would it be? I don't know.
While on stage performing, huh?
Yeah, that's what the questionnaire wrote. I didn't write the questionnaire.
I'd like to fly. That'd be cool.
Fly would be dope on stage, especially. Crypto's gonna have something about LSD. Watch.
I'd want the superpower to cool down. Those masks get rough.
Yeah.
Solid answer.
Crypto,
I
which one
mean,
you got?
superpowers. There's too many of them. I mean, like, yeah. Since you want to make your little haha jokes about LSD, I guess the the power to shapeshift and fuck everybody up. I'd be like, well,
Yeah.
that's not who was playing the guitar. Yeah, yes, it was.
That'd be pretty dope, though.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I think I'd have the power of duplication, like to duplicate myself, just so that like I can actually like breathe while singing my songs. That'd be great.
And then gangbang.
Wait,
No.
I could be my own hype man.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I could play an instrument, we'd be set. But I still can't play shit.
What do you think is your most memorable performance so far?
I think New Year's Evil we played with Twisted in Ohio. That was really fun.
Anybody else?
Damn, so many. I think the first time we played The Gathering, I think that was the fact that there was a convoy of cars going through the pit while we were in the pit playing, surrounded by the fucking fans. Like, that's something you'll never forget. Like, it was great.
Damn.
I second the New Year's Evil Twisted show. That was a really interesting show. Thankfully, we have a really cool, like, we have a prominent following actually in Ohio. So it was really neat playing that show when we did, because it was after a tour where we had already come to that venue before about 6 months earlier. And a lot of people that came out there like knew who we were, really friendly with us. A lot of familiar faces were there. And if I remember correctly, we were actually asked to be there, and there was a lot of validation in that show. A lot of people on the roster, we knew them and their team, and it just fit together way easier than a lot of other shows that we've done in the past, even on one-offs or tour. This one particularly stuck out because like it was just everything gelled perfectly. People knew us by name, and yeah, it was a very it was definitely a family setting. And then everybody started chanting "family" at the end of everyone's set. It was a very very vivid performance and night in itself.
Oh,
Yeah, Incarceration was cool too. That was also in Ohio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I've
that
always
show
wanted
in
to go
general.
to I've always wanted to go to Incarceration.
Yep, that's one of the fests I want to get to some fucking time.
I know
you got
we're
any more?
approaching. I was about to say, I know we're approaching the hour mark, so I know we got a couple more questions left.
Heard.
Make them crazy.
Make them crazy.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. All right, hang on. Let me bring up my log here.
I get stuck on these comments. Sorry. Every time.
All right. What would you? I don't know. I've asked this one before. What do you think chairs would look like if humans had 3 legs? Or do you think we would even need chairs?
Would look like if we had 3 legs.
Where's the third leg coming from?
Yeah, that's the question.
I always thought about it as like a tripod thingy. That's why I was like, do we even need
From the front or back, dog?
the back?
Oof.
Yeah, because the front would be kind of hard.
Yeah.
Jokes.
Oh, I mean, wouldn't it sit like it would look like the bottom is like one of those like old people tennis ball kind, like you would sit in it like.
I always kind of imagine it'd be like a spider type situation where they just kind of like.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Right? You know what I mean?
Or like a 3-legged dog or something.
That question was one of those weird questions I tried to get from Chat GPT at one point, and I'm like, even myself thinking about it, I was like, why would we even need fucking chairs?
All right, here you go.
3 legs.
Here you go. Here's a good one. If you had a theme song that played every time you entered a room, what would it be and how would you walk in?
That's a good question.
I can see the gears turning and
What
everybody.
was your question, Armstead?
If you had a theme song every time you entered a room, what would it be and how would you enter the room?
My dick, Mickey Avalon.
Hell yeah.
Enter the room dick first.
And it would be just like
it would have to be dick first.
And it would be just like they do in fucking Harold and Kumar, bro. It'd be just like that scene in Harold and Kumar.
See, that's funny. I was going along the same lines. I was going to say Cigarro by fucking System of a Down. My cock is much bigger than yours. You know,
My cock
come in like
walk right
helicopter.
through the door.
That one. Come in doing the helicopter.
Who's next? Crypto, what you got?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that question. That's a good one. I got the next one.
I know.
I guess
I would walk 5,000 miles.
That's a banger. All right, that's a banger.
I would do any Charles Manson song, and I would come in like I was on LSD.
God damn it!
Like, well, that's the only real answer. What you mean?
I don't know what I would do, dude. I have no fucking idea. I'd have to think about it. All right, I got one. So, do you guys think aliens would appreciate the art that comes from Earth, or do you think they would be like, "What the fuck is this trash"?
Like all the art?
Yeah, you can like if they look at the paintings and be like, "Oh, this is trash painting," or they look at the music and be like, "What the fuck is this music?" They look at the fucking movies and be like, "This is trash," fucking visual movies and shit, like all that. Yeah.
Like this.
What kind of alien?
Bullshit.
Grays.
Grays?
Yeah, like gray, like our typical grays and talls and shit.
Now,
They would
grays
think
are
it's probably
intelligent, right?
Yeah.
Punch him right in his mouth. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Then open your mouth. Let me put some of this in here, and then you'll appreciate it.
Have some nacho cheese. You want some chalky milk? But have you heard Heathen Sun?
Check these guys out.
Yeah, take these
Can we
guys.
give the Grays LSD?
There you go.
Well, the
You have it on
government
your finger.
did. The government did.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I feel like, okay, so like we have these Grays, these intelligent aliens, and you're asking if it's a yay or nay on art, on human expression. I don't know how this works because I don't really think about aliens a lot, but if I were a Gray and I saw human art, which technically is an error in humanity, which is why it's art. I feel like the Gray would take movies, music, and media and like try to put it together and try to like calculate a message out of it, like we do with
Right.
them.
Exactly.
And
Right?
and I think it would boil down to them asking the all-time question: who the fuck's Charles Manson? So
The age-old question.
That old chestnut.
It's just not. It's not. I mean, really, it boils down to whether or not if we could comprehend that.
yeah, they're out there.
Out there. Holy shit!
All right. You've been turned into a sandwich. What kind of sandwich are you?
Oh,
Or number
Peanut butter and
13
tuna.
from Jersey Mike's.
Peanut butter and tuna.
Ew.
Nasty.
oh.
Nasty. What's the number 13 from Jersey Mike's? Is that the fucking Big Kahuna?
The gigantic.
Yeah, I was gonna say everyone's googling what's the number 13. the Italian.
No, I was literally on Jersey Mike's. Like, shit, that sounds good.
Now nobody's hungry because I said that shit that used to be that motherfucker's favorite. By the way, I don't eat that sandwich. We had a co-host on our show that used to eat that peanut butter and tuna shit.
He did it live on here. It was actually disgusting.
Yeah.
Here's a good one before we reach the hour mark. I know we're like right there. What conspiracy theory do you secretly believe in? Like this shit's actually going on.
Oh, 9/11 was an inside job for sure.
That's easy. That's not even a conspiracy theory. Though.
100%. 100% birds are fake.
Recharging on the wire. I'm fucking with it.
No comment on this one.
Oh, dude, not even the Charles Manson shit?
You know?
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah. Whatever you think of him, whatever you think of him is speculation. I'm not saying whether or not.
Oh, I'm disappointed, man. All right.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Okay. I was watching learn stuff.
They definitely be watching. They be watching us. We've unloaded some secrets out here tonight.
I've literally played the first two videos.
Yeah.
9/11 and the birds.
Nice.
What about you, Johnny?
I believe the world is ran by underground mole people.
Oh shit!
It's the crab people.
I've
Crab people. There you go,
I've
crab
not got
people.
to that iceberg yet.
It's the crab people.
I've seen the crab people. I've not seen the mole people.
They look like
They're
crabs.
actually crab people dressed as mole people.
Oh shit!
Shifters.
That's deeper.
I'll say it's not even 12:30 yet. We're not getting there yet, man. I'll wait till 1 a.m. I'll wait till 1 a.m. Then I'll get to that point.
You'll find that on TikTok later. Crab people are really mole people.
Dressed like mole people.
All right, we are almost at hour and 10 mark. So why don't you guys plug all your social medias, your YouTube, let everybody know where the fuck they find our music, Spotify, blah 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 blah, all that good regular podcast shit.
Yeah, we're everywhere at Heathen Sun at everything. Real easy.
We're even on Reddit r/Heathen Sun. That's for the people that know about Charles Manson. They'll be on there.
Reddit, oh, good old Reddit. That's where you find really good conspiracy theories. I'll tell you what.
That's why he said no comment.
Yeah, no comment.
Draft people that enslaved mole people. Come on, guys.
Secretly working for the Greys type shit.
It's not real.
LSD helps you escape this big fucking circle that you think is going on. Follow the ways of Charles Manson.
Well, not too closely.
Yeah. Don't
They're
listen
more
to
like
anything.
they're more like guidelines.
read between the lines.
All right, you guys. Well, we thank you guys for joining us. This has been a weird one.
It's been fucking fun.
Hells yeah.
I love it. But yes, as he was saying, thank you all so much for fucking joining us. Hopefully we can run into each other in person. Hopefully maybe at the gathering. Are you that's an important question to ask. Are you all gonna be at the gathering this year?
We would love to play the gathering for sure. Try to make it up there just to hang out, but yeah, we'd love to get up there to actually play. Like,
so we have this little image pulled up right now so we would love to see it too. So if y'all want to see it too, everybody send those fucking emails into Jump Steady. And for gathering right there.
Get these motherfuckers back at the gathering again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah. Send those fucking emails, y'all. It's around that time. We are literally getting that time where, emails are starting to fucking go out. We need to actually start sending those emails out. We need to actually start sending our emails out too. We need to get a hold of fucking Mankini and be like, so
all right,
you doing podcast event this year again, bro? Or what's up?
Go send your emails for Heathen Sun, you guys, right now. Email Jump Steady. Tell them you guys want Heathen Sun today, right now, after the show. The show. All right.
I'll give you guys, yeah, because we're going to go for another half hour. So we're talking like 12:05.
12:05. That's all.
All right. Thank y'all again for fucking joining us. Much clown love. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Love you. Appreciate you.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. Thank you guys.
Switch over. Bam.
Please tell me
breaking news.
That picture of the new room that was released with chlorine.
Well, I did tell somebody. Hold on. I told somebody I'd let him jump in for the chlorine talk.
Chlorine, Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie said this is the best Wheezy album that he has put out. I fought back a little bit because Dirtbag is always my favorite album, and it had that and Problem Children. But this is a great album, none the fucking less. I didn't take away from it.
Thank
you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Thank y'all. Whoop whoop. It was a day.
Once again, thank you, Heathen Sun, for fucking joining us, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun as shit.
Yeah. Police boy says can't touch Dirtbag and Pretty Ugly too. You know what? I'm right there with you and probably
but as I know, and as most of us know, we say that now. You say
this
that
is
now.
Day one, 100%.
It can always change, bro. Have obviously Mr. Fatball. Dude, I can already start rambling, and then I can forget, and then I can add, and then I can forget. Because look, I can already we got 5 tracks already. We have 5 tracks off this album already, which we have already heard so many times that we're just to the point where, fuck. And then my point is, if you step away from those 5 tracks long enough and jump back in, blah, 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 you know what I mean? It's going to be refreshed, renewed, and you're going to,
We got our new rune.
Yeah.
Ninja with a pencil said it. Ninja with a pencil said it. Ouija don't miss. and that's 100% true.
Right, exactly. Yeah, no, I fucking for one love this goddamn album.
Yeah.
Also,
Yes.
Speak your truth on it, Charlie.
Man, I bumped that shit this morning, and one of the lines that got me the most is where he says, "You don't know gutter until you step in our shoes," or something like that.
you're right.
And that sent goosebumps down my back, bro. And just Mr. Fat Balls,
Yeah.
I'm a mean motherfucker, toot toot. It reminds me of what's his name? Nardwar.
Yeah, toot toot is funny. Yeah, that shit. Well, not funny. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Toot toot.
Dude,
The way the chorus or whatever, the way it fucking database, obviously fucking
Database
17 pedophiles, dick in a blender.
House of 1,000 Doors.
That's my old lady's favorite right now. That's one of my
dude. Unda is fucking dope as fuck too, with the real underground shit.
With House of 1,000 Doors, I get the old school like clowns doing the game show.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a story and shit.
Yeah.
To it.
Yeah,
Mr. Fat Balls has the South Park fucking snippet to it, and a little bit of merchandise to it as well. But
I need
that point.
I need that shirt. That shirt is so tough. Would it be all right?
Would it be all right? Hit me in my heart, dude.
For sure. I immediately, as soon as I was listening to that shit last night, I texted Dev. I was like, "Did you play the chords on this shit?" And he said, "Yeah, that was me." I was like, "Dude, this shit is fucking gas." It got me in my feels too. I had chills.
Me too. I thought about my mom the whole time.
I didn't see this C-17 on the back. Yo,
with the South Park sound.
That
dude,
that
look, that's all I seen at first, and I thought I was like, if that's all it was, I was cool with that, bro. I would have been cool with just that right there. But the fact that it has the cancer, the cancer balls, I'm gonna give myself cancer balls.
And I'd like for him to make a shirt of the dude Bob's Burgers made for him.
Oh yeah, that was pretty sweet too, for sure. Make that C-17 sign for the gathering 100%. That should be somebody's camp sign, right?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
this album didn't miss. 100%.
No, for real. Like I said, the only ones I really skipped was the ones that we already had, and like I've already listened to a bunch of times, and that's the only reason I did.
For sure, I agree. You know what we really need to do?
Look, I want to counter the fact that people like it's not the same as he has been putting out, and you can't say it even sounds the same because he went outside of producers. He fucking outsourced producing on this one. He went out. Yeah, not all of it, obviously. Yeah, because like I said, you have on it.
Psychobabble had a couple other producers on there, and so did Temple of Ash.
Yeah, with the Yo Show. What was the one? I don't know. Yeah, and then obviously fucking
Scott down here saying what's our top 3 albums. I think we're gonna hold on to this, and I think this is a whole episode where we do our fucking. We need to do a thing. We need to do like how people have every other. Yeah, no. I want to do one.
No, okay. I can do 3. I know my 3, but it's all good.
I got my 3 Ouija albums.
Whatever the top. What is I know.
What's top 3?
Yeah,
mine.
Ahead,
Trash Fire, Gutter Water, and probably Dirtbag. Because to me, Trash Fire and Gutter Water is what put that staple into the Juggalos.
Well, Gutter Water 100%. Gutter Water is like something else. Gutter Water is like fucking one of them albums that you only get every fucking once in a great long while.
Right.
And that's hard to say with Ouija because every one of these fucking albums,
bang.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I go back to each one of them individually at separate times too. Fuck. I think we need to do an actual like thing where we sit down and we put our favorites in order.
My 3 will be it's Fallen Angelic, Stale Wind, and Detritus.
See, I got Pretty Ugly too. I can't even put them in 1, 2, 3. All right, listen, this is in no particular fucking order. All right, so I got Pretty Ugly too. Fucking Dark Planet and Dirtbag. But then I got Problem Children and Problem Children.
Right.
I
don't include collaboration albums. I'm not including.
Oh, okay. All right.
Straight EP.
Dirtbag, Dark Planet. And Pretty Ugly too. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Pretty Ugly too is hard. I almost put that on my 2, but I was like, and then Gutter Water I left off because obviously that's like one like that's like saying fucking Shangri-La and Hell's Pit, bro. That's like saying that's like saying Hell's Pit is your favorite album. It's like, of course it is. It's everybody's favorite album.
I almost put Shit for Brains.
Shit for Brains. I'll put that shit on all day long.
Right.
Dude, I love that shit.
For real, right?
I almost said Shit for Brains instead of Trash Fire.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting there. I'll be sitting there when I'm listening to them songs too. I'll be like, Shit for Brains. Shit for Brains. Oh man, what a great.
And did you guys hear the question that was asked on the Shaggy Show? It said, can you be a juggalo and only like Ouija Mac and not listen to ICP?
It was shared to Woody shared it on Facebook. I'll go to it real quick. Take a second. Present.
Don't have to like ICP to be a juggalo. Why don't people understand
I
that?
disagree with that.
That's not true.
If you ain't down with the clown, how you a juggalo? In my opinion.
Okay, you don't.
I understand you're a
as long
humble.
as you're not dissing us.
Like you're mad. You're very humble, and I respect the way you say that shit. But like to be a juggalo, you got to have respect for ICP. If you don't, come on.
We said listen to it.
Added on to this, and he said, it's facts and a huge problem amongst us juggalos, especially at the gatherings. What are your thoughts?
This is my thing.
What's facts and a huge problem? People that are newer juggalos?
I feel like since the beginning of
a grumpy old man. Shut out, juggalo world. You're not deserving.
Finish it off.
Like in any community, you
got
good
for a
people
minute, bro.
Of course.
And like since the beginning of Juggalo time, there have been
like
down ass juggalos,
some shit.
and then there's been weirdo motherfuckers fronting like they're juggalos. And I just feel like a lot of times the weirdo fronting like they're juggalo motherfuckers, like secretly they ain't really about this shit the way they act like.
Yeah,
those be the
You
ones.
start by being one of those and slowly turn into a real juggalo.
Maybe people change, but here's what I'm saying.
Juggalos
I don't think it's a healthy thing ever to try to keep something that has made your life better.
Well, if you just
like if you found a home here, you're a bitch if you try to keep other people from experiencing that.
It's true.
Like that's some hoe ass shit. Like you should be welcoming motherfuckers in here. Like what if there was some dickhead at the door when you first tried to become a juggalo, when you first sought a place here, people were like, "Ah, man, fuck that. No new people can come in here."
Right. Books are closed.
Yeah, fuck all that. I hate that shit. I don't think that shit's cool.
I don't know, man. I just think you need to fucking relax.
Part of what was so beautiful about
Don't fucking read into it too hard. Just fucking do you, and you'll fit in fine.
you're
You know
either a
what I mean?
juggalo or you ain't, and you decide that.
Do you, and you'll fit in fine. Don't worry about other motherfuckers. Stay in your own lane, mind your business, and you'll live a happier life.
Wham.
Concern yourself about you,
Facts.
not other motherfuckers, because you can't control anybody but you. And take that control of yourself and fucking keep it in check. You know what I'm saying? Don't concern yourself about what some fake motherfucker's doing. All that's doing is ruining your day when you concern yourself with it. I don't let no motherfucker ruin my day because I can't control anybody but myself and my own actions. You know what I'm saying?
Bong.
100%.
Yep.
That's at the end of it. At
Hey,
the end of
Joe,
it, you don't-
business.
yep. At the end of the day, you don't like what the motherfuckers over there are doing. Don't worry about what the motherfuckers over there are doing. Enjoy your time. Not them.
Right.
Get slapped.
You ain't them. Dead cat.
Show concern.
Right.
Every
And
damn
you
thing.
can't. You have to at least have. Even if you're coming in with Ouija, first hearing him, you had to have heard him in St. Clown Posse and at least have respect for what you're coming into.
Exactly. Look, okay, so there's like being your true juggalo self, and then there's being juggalo, right? You know what I mean? Obviously. And then like your true juggalo self, you like to be a true juggalo self, you don't have to like, you know what I mean? Like, because that's just being your naked fucking true self, right? But being a juggalo clown, you know, fucking. If you want to claim and say whoop whoop and fucking wear ICP shirts and like that, you have to be down with the clown at some point, right? You know what I mean? You have to at least be down with the culture and appreciate what it's about, right?
Right.
Plain and simple.
Yep.
You ain't gonna wear a Grateful Dead shirt and not at least appreciate the fact that they were at least about something, the drugs.
Well, I tell my daughter, if she wants to buy a band shirt, she'll walk up to me like, "Can I get this shirt?" I'll be like, "Name 3 songs and 2 albums."
Right. Fair
Oh, yeah.
enough, right?
I ain't raising a goddamn poser.
There you go.
But you
Fair
gatekeeping
enough.
at that point.
Or is he making? I mean, so
I hate the people I hate the people that get the band shirts and like, "Oh, I like that band." "Oh yeah, I don't really know them. I just like the shirt."
Yeah. Gatekeeping, see? Told you. Let me enjoy what I enjoy. That's whatever. As long as you don't cause a problem and you pay respect to the motherfuckers, that's how I feel.
Yeah. If you at least know who they are or have heard them, maybe not have heard their music, but respect the art.
Yeah, especially like coming to a clown show, getting hit with a can of or a 2-liter of Fagon, and then immediately telling your husband, "We need to get out of here." That might be. You probably should have researched what you were coming into. You know
how many times I've been busted in the face over the years?
Yeah.
Top of the head.
What's up, Angus?
With them big 5-gallon Rubbermaid buckets that they have full of Fago and the clown trips and lets go of it.
Tupac used to say, "You ain't got a lot to kick it," and that's goddamn right.
So going back to the rune, we got our new rune, right?
That's the chlorine rune.
That's the sunken church.
I think it's the sunken church.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is. That motherfucker is so dope.
Well, my buddy got the Dark Planets, how they had the black one, the white one, and the red one.
Yeah.
And he showed me a picture of the white one and the red one, and it had that same ruin in it. And it said the sunken church, and then the other one had Temple of Skulls.
Yeah.
That's the next. That's where we're headed next, too. Yeah.
Right.
There's 2 places remaining.
So Who knows what's left after Dark Planet is the end of the world?
Sunken church in the pyramid of skulls.
Well, there's something else
Indian
inhabits this
Christian
place
writing on
too.
the walls.
So I mean, there's a reason all these locations are on Dark Planet, bro.
Wait a minute.
There's a reason these locations, and like you said, there's a whole nother element on Dark Planet as well. There's a whole nother set of elements. So I mean, we shall see.
Right.
Oh, that'd be tough.
Right. Well, we already got Corrine, right? So look, we've gathered the elements. We've seen the coming of Dark Planet through detritus. We arrived on Dark Planet. There's other things inhabit this planet. We're getting other fucking locations on the planet, such as Temple of Ash, Sunken Church, Temple of Skull. Yeah, dude, and then now chlorine, right? So what if like the Dark Planet has its own fucking elements and shit, dude? I'm saying, bro, there's a whole thing here. There's a whole thing here, and it's beautiful.
Shout out to Soul Keepers who got all this shit. I wish I could have done that shit.
Doing our own.
I wonder what the
it's all right, bro. We're
mystery
patient.
gift was.
We're patient.
Yes, we'll see it. We'll see
All
it. I'm waiting to
But
see it.
I think it's still available, is it not, Herm?
Is it?
Yep, it's still available.
Ooh.
Here we go. I might cop it right now. Even if somebody might get it before me and we ruin it, I might do it.
It is still available, yep.
Should we flip a coin?
Take it to the wheel of thuggery if you get it or not.
Damn.
We only have the snippets loaded up, but I do have the witch coin, the fake coin that me and Jay Herm got at a witch shop in Texas. If I can fucking find it. It's usually just laying right around here, but it must not be. It just interrupts, so that's all that motherfucking thing does.
Wheel, god damn it.
You know what? Fuck it.
But what do you guys think of these dumbass Violent J allegations that are coming up 25 years later?
We don't talk about that kind of shit on here.
I just shake my head.
Listen, I got it. I got the answer for you for that very question right there. If you guys would like to see that man himself address these allegations, you can check that out on a previous chat we did with Violent J right here on
we did talk about that at one point in time with the man himself.
I think we turned on monetization now, so we'll get the views for it.
Yeah, I got a little hack for that one too. If you take a Post-it note and you put it on your screen on a certain square, and you don't have to look at it, you can block out like a certain person's face, and you don't have to look at a fucking fraud.
Yeah, go back and rewatch it.
Sign in with passkey, motherfucker. What else we got on the news? I'll do this later.
So I wonder how long it's going to be before the Derby drop.
You did see that he is working on his next album right now, he said.
Yes. And he said it's some of the best stuff he's ever done.
They always say that.
That and something else that musicians always say. I've been to concerts in other cities and states. They always say, "You're the best crowd I've ever seen."
I'd be like that.
Well, when I'm there, it's normally true.
All right, I'm getting that Mr. Fatball shirt.
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm just gonna wait until after the show. I was like, it's just they wants me to do this whole like it changed this shop changed up the login and shit. So fuck it.
Yeah, I gotta redo all that shit too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, on tour right now.
Yeah,
Dog
they
tour.
are. They already got done being down by where our guests reside at. They were just down in Virginia. Yeah, they were just down in Virginia.
Yeah,
dude, bro, they basically just did the same tour we did for when we followed Ouija that time, where we went down to Chapel Hill and then we went to Virginia Beach and up and around, and then we didn't talk, but yeah, Heathen Sun has a show tomorrow in fucking Chapel Hill. So if y'all in that area, yeah.
We didn't even have a music conversation
or a lot of joke talk, really, bro, or a lot of joke talk.
It's just bullshit,
random shit, which is what we've been doing anyways.
Live Charles Manson. That's a cool twist to the show.
We don't have a format. Yeah.
No.
We just have a long list of questions that we ask basically everybody. And we randomly
always the finger question. Always.
But always the finger question.
Actually, here, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I hate that fucking question.
I know you do. That's why I make you
I'm
ask.
sorry.
Fucking cocksucker. He said I know.
Charlie loves it, and I make it. You ask it. Charlie loves it because it's a cool question. I make you ask it because you fucking hate it.
That sandwich one's a good one too, though. I just found out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Look at the hat I got yesterday. It's fucking purple.
Did they win?
Fuck no, they got their asses whooped yesterday.
Who they play?
Cleveland.
Y'all let the Guardians beat you?
They beat us last year in the playoffs too. They're the ones that sent us home. So, I mean, it's all right.
They're actually going back to the Indians.
Was it heavy misting?
Dude, yeah, it was pouring for a minute,
damn
dude.
it.
And we were up top, right? We were up in the 300 seats because those tickets are only fucking $20, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It looked like not too bad seats though.
No, I love when it comes to like baseball. When it comes to baseball and basketball, you got to be up top so you can watch every freaking thing. You can watch where the ball is going and all that shit. Same with hockey.
Right. Yeah.
So it cost $50 to go yesterday, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's go." And then we'll beer and everything. You know, it does get a little bit of expensive, but we were up very top, and it was pissing down on us. And like, they had a little roof up a couple more sections, like fucking 5-6 more sections. So we were up at the very, very top of there, fucking hitting our vapes and beers. So it was a good time.
Hell yeah.
No. Well, happy birthday. I didn't say that to you today.
Thank you.
And I seen that bottle of whiskey you got.
Yeah, I shouldn't have got it. This is a no-no.
How much was it?
I'm not saying online.
Gaming dad hats.
Yo, it's Fox.
Yes, those are dope.
Pikachu,
Yo!
Luigi, Fox, Pikachu, Luigi, Fox, Pikachu, Luigi.
Those are tough.
He should have done the other characters from Star Fox, like the Toad and the Rabbit, dude.
Right, or just Smash Brother characters in general.
Yeah.
We got the Smash Mega. I think we talked kind of last time.
Last week we talked about this stuff.
But we got the Gaming Rainbow shirt pre-order. Look at this bitch.
That motherfucker look comfy.
Yeah, it does.
I love the only piece of Lazy and Crazy shirts that I have. I love mine.
Right.
I only wear my shit out when I'm stepping out.
I'm going out somewhere nice.
Yep.
Yeah. I got that black and gray boy.
Same with my coat. I only wear my coat when I'm going somewhere nice too, because that shit looks so damn good.
Same with my Chapter 17 hoodie.
Oh wait, other one was a pre-order too.
Yeah. Both pre-orders.
Yeah, I think didn't we talk about this one already?
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got that bag.
Oh yeah. We're at an hour 40. Ready to wrap this thing up like my mom should have did 33 years ago.
Right. To the date and time, bro.
And we're over. Yep. It's 12:01.
Oh, too late.
All right. It's back to
too
fuck
late.
me. Back to fuck me. No more special
All
guests.
right. All right, Charlie. Well, thanks for jumping in with us for the last
Always,
little
anytime. Love you
minute.
guys. Whoop whoop.
Love you, brother.
Whoop.
Whoop.
Oh,
That was me. My hands was up here.
I know. Whatever.
Was me. Hands not on my dick today.
I can still do it even if my hands were on my dick. Both of them.
Damn.
I'm not good.
That's
I'm mad.
pretty
You know those pedals that we got with the steering wheel? Yeah, I mapped those out too.
Tight shit.
No. All right. Well, anyways, y'all, it's been another Friday night.
Did we update everybody on our D&D situation?
No, we have not.
Want to give an update?
We are in the
pre-stages. Stage? Yeah. We're like pre-ejaculating right now.
All right.
Kinda.
No,
we're edging.
We got our party. We have selected our characters. So we got our races, we got our classes, which were pre-generated because we are doing a preset campaign over Roll20. Scott will be our DM. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not gonna reveal our party other than obviously me and Onstead. We do got some test runs to do. We still got some stuff to work out. It will be pre-recorded content, which means live recording parties. So that means like what we call a live recording party.
Watch party.
Watch party.
Yeah. We'll be in there watching it and shit and hanging out in the chat with you guys when we do release this. But this is a big project that we're working on that I think we're all very excited for because this is actually super dope, I think.
We have artwork. We have all that shit, bro.
We have artwork. Does everybody have their names already except for me? Am I the only one lagging right now?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Cool.
No, it literally it's half. We're at half. Half have names, half do not. So it's not bad.
There.
Yeah.
We're almost there. But yeah, it's coming super soon, guys. It's gonna be super fun. What do we have next week?
We do not have a chapter, I can tell you that. Not yet. I could set one up though.
Either set it up or Thuggalo files.
We do have. Look, I will say we do not have a chapter set up, but we do have people that we do need to get chapters to.
Yes,
I do know that for a fact. But there is also Thuggalo files that need to be done. I do have one of those.
I had a good one too.
I know.
AI.
I've been itching to learn too.
Fucking AI, dog. I'm ready to get into AI.
Oh fuck!
There was just something released.
I can't tell you. I can't even begin to even let you in on what I got, dog.
There was something just released like in the last couple of days in the AI field that's gonna fuck us up, you guys.
Oh yeah,
downfall of us, and I can't wait. Can't wait to not only see it but talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, It's been another Friday, another fucking Thuggalo show, another good one too. Shout out Heathen Sun for joining us tonight because that was a fun interview. A wild one, but a fun one, an entertaining one at that.
Shout out Charles Manson.
Shout out Charles Manson. Just kidding. Maybe? Yes, just kidding. He's a bad guy. He's a very
Just
bad
kidding. Guy. Unless you're talking about that one.
That one. Is there multiple Charlie Mansons?
The one that wears all white.
Who's the bad guy, right?
Yeah, he's not. That's not his real name. I was in his real name.
Talking about Mr. White Suit.
Yeah,
we're gonna end it there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Mr. White Suit.
We love you guys. We'll check you guys next week. Thanks for all the birthday wishes, everybody. It's been a fantastic day. We'll see you guys next week.
Much clown love. We love y'all. Until next Friday.
Keep them buttholes tight.
Hey, shout out Thuggalo Show in this bitch. Every fucking city, Thuggalo Show represent. Free Will in the bitch. Darby in the bitch. Shout out Thuggalo Show. Love you motherfuckers for real, bro.
Hey, this is Ouija Mac, the ugliest juggalo that ever fucked your bitch. Tune into the Thuggalo podcast or you ain't shit, ho.